I'll be directed to Obey Me, episode 1 through 12 in the same video. And for those of you curious, I will be watching it from Crunchyroll's website. All the episodes, and I'll be starting my reaction to episode 1 in 1, 0, go. Oh, yeah. The keyboards for the series does look good. Spell memorization doesn't sound so fun, though. They kind of do, though, because following members can help call someone out if they're slacking off. I like how they pin the blame on a single dude. Okay, so this is actually not denying that. I like how this made himself look all show-offy. And then he's gonna go back to his phone. That happens a lot to me too. Yeah, but if you look at every single little origin, you're gonna get distracted. He's probably playing a game though, or some shit like that. Oh. Wait. Ooh, okay. I wonder what are gonna be the stakes for this. That doesn't sound that bad. I like how Amadeus' self-confidence here. One way is just getting rid of the dude's phone or just confiscating it from him. That's one way of doing it. It looks like he's playing a phone. Oh, man. I gotta admit, though, if I had a game like that, I'd probably want to play it too, and I'd get distracted. I like how now instead of studying this, Mamon's now getting the others to also be distracted and play the game. It's kind of adorable in its own way, if you ask me. Huh. I mean, yeah, at least they're having fun. Okay, it feels like they probably put that game in expert mode, considering how many faces are falling. I mean, yeah, at least he's trying his best. It's kind of adorable. Ah, these Three Stooges. But you know what? I like how just like goof around like this. They're always a bit endearing. If that's definitely gonna be a poop emoji. At least it looked like one to me. How? I mean, he's doing it for their own good. If anything, they should call him an angel for this dude are looking out for them. I'm just saying, he's pulling up a lot of shit, all things considered. I bet this guy's gonna start liking the game. Mm-hmm. Yo, he's actually pretty good for a guy that hasn't had experience playing that game. Dude's a fucking pro. I just love the awkward signs that they both sort of like getting petrified color into the bodies. The 80 is actually pretty good. And honestly, the singers have some pretty dang good voices, if you ask me. Going like how in this CD, it feels like it's expressing the personalities of the others off of the visuals. Which, as far as ED visuals go, it looks nice and aesthetically pleasing. All right, I gotta say, since this is my second time watching episode 1, because originally I only reacted to episode 1, but I didn't get to react to 2 to 12, here's what I got to say. The joke still landed, surprisingly. And it was a nice game refresher on the whole thing. And I had to say, if I had to rate episode 1 on a scale of 1 to 10, with 1 being abysmal, 5 being average, and 10 being exceptional, I'm going to give the episode a rating of a 7 out of 10 with above average because I liked it. I liked the chemistry between these boys, especially when you had the series from the beginning, like, oh no, this too distracting. Then afterwards, fucker starts enjoying the face game and is actually pretty good. It is a good sense of humor. I like how you have the brothers busting each other's chops. I love how you have a super cocky one. So at least the variety of personalities on the series seem pretty good so far. The voice acting was great. Animation was competently done. I like how the facial expressions were really good looking. And that's why if I had to rate this episode overall, I got to give it an above average 7 out of 10 grade because it was actually better than I could have actually expected, all things considered. And now I will be starting my reaction to episode 2 in 1, 0, go. Oh yeah, I'm pumped up for this. I like that. He actually looks pretty damn good in that outfit, I ain't gonna lie. Because it takes someone really talented to pull off a Metro Girl cosplay when they're a freaking dude. Especially one that's all. Hey, there's nothing wrong with liking Mahou Shoujo stuff. For those that are curious, I have a Karudun plush in my room, so I dig Metro Girl anime. A lot, actually. You might as well just let him see him with like the fucking outfit. But he should have said something differently. Mm-hmm. How did he change so damn fucking quickly? Okay, that's on some pro status right there. Is that even human? Oh man. Oh. Actually, I have a pretty dang sweet looking bromance here. Yeah, RPGs are usually single players unless it's a MMORPG. Kind of reminds me of the Demon Slayer name a little bit. Hey, I want to see what type of build he's got. Yeah, you choose it based off your stats. But you know what? Hey. Oh shit! I'm not gonna give 0 fucks. Oh man, the dude is a cute cheerleader. He's gonna win now. He's gonna win. He jinxed it now. I swear, what I fucking love Mr. Cheer. Why would he say like one of the worst situations? Yeah, how's that possible? That game has balance issues you can save during a battle. I like an ice cream for him to fucking accept the loss. I like how he's trying to hide the outfit and now he shows it off. I like how they can't even start the screen anymore. Oh, okay, now they're back to start. Well, fucking bros right there. I like how it took him like a few seconds just to mention that the dude's wearing a fucking Maho Shoujo outfit. Good episode. Okay, I actually like this one quite a bit. I had to say, if I had to rate this on a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being abysmal, 5 being average, and that being exceptional, I'll give it a 7.5 out of 10. The humor felt a bit more unique given the fact that, sup, Joshua Johnson? Yeah, YouTube has been on a hate boner lately. They always shadow ban my shit nowadays. So I just make videos now calmly. I don't expect my videos to even get good viewership anymore. I just make them for fun. I'm just chillaxed now. Like, any pressure I had for the videos performing well is pretty much gone at this point, except for if it's an anti-reaction. Then I'm like, okay, I hope this does well. But if it's like a normal anime reaction, I'm just like the most relaxed person. Like, whenever I hear like YouTube doesn't even send notifications, I'm not even shocked anymore. I'm shocked whenever YouTube doesn't shadow ban anything. That's when I'm like shocked. As for me, I liked the series. I only reacted to episode 1 originally, but then I stopped because I had to move last year. So this series put on the back burner because it didn't get me viewership. So now I'm doing all the episodes at once because I'm like, yeah, I have spare time now, so I'll react to this series because I'm caught up with all the anime from this season and last season. I still got to catch up with the summer 2021 and the fall 2021, but I decided to finally just pop up this series and watch it. And yeah, I pretty much essentially redid the episode 1 reaction, but everything after episode 1 is fresh stuff for me. So yeah, that's on my on this videos. And since I know that the viewership for the Obey Me reactions is going to be low, I'm just going to I'm going to speed rush through these as quickly as I can, Joshua Johnson. Just because I know that if the video is not going to do that well, I'm just going to make my overview shorter than usual so that I can just be like automatic for like the next reaction. Because yeah, there's no point in like going too deeply onto something that's not going to do that well, you know? Got to focus my priorities on. I can feel that. For me, I finished everything from last season, Joshua Johnson, miraculously. I was able to do it. And this season I'm caught up, but this season is fucking raw. This season has 51 anime. It has 50. This season is crazy. Last season was 40. Season before that was 40. The other ones were 40. This has 50. This anime season is fucking insane. Like, this anime season will be like the end of my insanity one of these days. Like, I swear. Like, this season has been like, so far I can keep up with it. But once I get overtime work, this season is going to be a nightmare for me to keep up with anime. Yeah, pretty much it's 50. The only reason why I'm reacting to all the anime is to say that I've completed every anime in the season, because if I didn't do that, I wouldn't be able to keep I would be burned out. Actually, doing all the anime is what's keeping me from burning out. Because if I didn't do all the anime, I'd be like, oh man, my reactions are getting low viewership. Should I even continue? But with me doing all the anime, I'm like, okay, at least me doing all the anime, I have something to strive towards. Despite YouTube being a shadow banning jerk, at least that gives me a goal. Yes, that also includes short anime. I'm also doing all the short anime too. I'm also reacting to Chikawa, which is a short anime, and Onipon, another short anime, and Kodama Kawashiri. And short animes do terrible for me. I'm just doing short anime so I can say I did every anime. But yeah, that includes short anime. Like I said, I don't joke. I'm doing everything. I'm doing short anime. I'm even doing Kenda Master Ken TV series, which is, I don't even know that's even a professionally done anime. That's not even my anime list, but it's an anime, and it's fucking a terrible piece of shit. Kenda Master Ken. Uh, that was like one of the worst animes I've ever seen in my life. Kenda Master Ken TV series. It is a piece of shit. It's trash. Doesn't even have my anime century. That's how bad that series is. But yeah, it's an anime though. It probably doesn't even have an entry because it's so fucking awful. Don't even bother with it, Joshua Johnson. It's awful. I finished watching episode 3. One of the worst things I've seen. I'll be there to react to episode 4. It's terrible. If you want to see a terrible anime, then watch Kenda Master Ken. But if you want to avoid it, then by all means, it's one of the worst anime I've ever seen produced. And it'll definitely be in my top 10 worst anime of the year list if I make one. It'll be there. I have a special seat reserved for Kenda Master Ken. And it's only on episode number 3. And it's already earned a spot on my worst anime of the year list. Yeah, that's how bad Kenda Master is. It's that awful. I fucking hate that series. I like... Oh, my goodness. But yeah. I'm definitely curious to see how lower that series can go, though. It gets worse. I mean, episode 2 seemed like it might have become decent. No, episode 2 was still trash, but it wasn't as bad as episode 1, but the episode 3, it just took the piss. But yeah. But overall, my thoughts on this episode are positive. I give it a 7.5 out of 10 because visuals were good. It was funny. And I'm definitely pumped up to react to episode 3, which I'll be starting my reaction to episode 3 in 1, 0, go. Hell yeah. I kind of like how they're putting us in like a first-person point of view now. That is all big-ass bunny if you ask me. But it's always nice seeing Mamon. I wonder if it's the audience that these characters are talking with, or is it some other mysterious character? That's what I'm wondering. I gotta admit, though, seeing him bite into the carrot's making me hungry, though. That drink looks boss as shit. You know, I would actually take his word for it. Because that does look legitimately good. Honestly, personally, I wasn't missing any of their faces because I saw episodes 1 and 2 back to back. But I'm sure for anyone that was watching this weekly as the episodes are coming out, they probably were missing their pretty faces. I admit that how do I like how competitive he is. Impressive. Okay, that's like kind of amusing. Okay, that dude has the flexibility of Monkey D. Luffy from One Piece if he can actually do that. Ha! How in the fuck is he doing? Okay, that must take some maximum upper body strength. I don't think he'll give a shit. That cannot be good for their backs. I like how their assholes become simplified as they're struggling. I have 0 carrots in my fridge. Oh, shit. I don't mind if I took my carrot away, but like, fuck no. I want my carrot. I want to eat it. I'm just saying if I was in that position. I think the bunny being bent is part of the design. I mean, it look because there ain't. At least I don't think there are bunnies with ears that are like straight up. Hmm. How are they able to move like that? What the? Oh, what the fuck? You know, but you prep the carrot. A carrot can actually taste good. I like how it sounds like someone got fucking some map with the sound effect. Yeah, I can relate to that. After a hard day's work, you get worn the fuck out. I like how Mama's like completely irresponsible. He's actually my favorite character in this series. He was hilarious in episode 1. He's hilarious in this episode. I like how I instantly perked him up. I love how my mom. I like how my mom can be so easily manipulated. Oh, what the fuck? Okay, I got on that. The first bit of the episode was slow, but when it got to like the Twister game and everything involving my mom with like the carrot shit, it got better. So if I had to rate this one on a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being abysmal, 5 being 9, 10 being exceptional, I'm gonna give it a 7.25 out of 10. I really dug this episode. It made my mom more lovable. Showed you how simple-minded he is with how easily he fell for the fucking bait. Animation still continued to be good. Voice acting was pretty dang rock solid. But yeah, that's why I dug the episode. Now I'll be starting my reaction to episode number 4 in 3, 2, 1, and go. Hell yeah. Lucifer the Beach Babe. I do wonder if we're going to see a female character in the series. I like how his voice echoes when it comes to that fish. I was looking at Lucifer's like the most responsible character in the series. And that's what I dig. Oh, man, that has his priorities straight. How do you let yourself get... How do you let things get so bad that you sunburn yourself? Why are the pictures censored? What the fuck? But I love how over the top the humor is. He probably predicted that Momoa had less than optimal intentions. That's probably why he's wearing that. What the fuck? I mean, I'm not going to blame him for shooting the shot. How's that a compromise? Yeah, it does. It doesn't feel like it's even combined all the elements from all the other games. He's that desperate to see the man's upper bod exposed. Oh my. You know, I just love how my mom was like sufficiently punished. But any preparations he has, Lucifer will probably be seen through them. I'm owning exactly the sharpest knife in the shed. And I like Mamon. Mamon's just stupid. He's a lovable kind of stupid. Huh. Who could say no to someone like Mamon? I know I wouldn't be able to say no to him. Bullshit. He'll probably ask for something again. I like how he was able to bribe him so easy. I mean, hey, if it's about having a card about your favorite, one of your waifus, then yeah, you do crazy shit for it. Whoa! I'm sure this is not going to work the way he planned it. I just looked at it and put that shit like 3 fucking times. Why would he be wearing 2 shirts? I mean, that was impressive though. Another shirt. How was he able to fit all those shirts and still have some maximum mobility? Honestly, yeah, my mom deserved that. You reap what you sow. Honestly, this is by far like the best episode of the series. Mamon, you deserve this shit. It's your fault. Okay, at least I convinced this dude was wearing like 3 fucking shirts then. Hey, he could just save the image in his eyes. Yo, this guy's actually crying. Oh man, okay. I'm gonna give this an 8.5 out of 10. Great episode. We get to see Mamon do more hilarious shit. Doing all this convoluted shit just to see Lucifer without his shirt, only for him to casually take it off at the end of the episode, made for great humor. Had some damn good animation too. Voice acting was amazing. And that's why I thought this was by far the best episode of Obey Me. By far. I guess he appreciates the male anatomy, Joshua Johnson. That has to be it. He appreciates fit and maximum fitness. At least that's my guess. Either way, I'm gonna start my reaction to episode number 5 in 1, 0, go. Hell yeah. I can't wait to. Okay, what the? What the? Okay, there's gotta be some kind of dream. I don't think they'd go that far in role playing like that. Or maybe they actually are going that far in role playing. I like how they acted this so bad. It's like, ah! You can tell they're having so much fun with this shit. Well, yeah, I mean, there has to be more struggle. Not the drama is like pointless. I could see where he's coming from, man. As a perfectionist. Damn. I like that. Ah! Echo noise. Maybe spurred after seeing his excitement, though. Maybe if they were chicks, they'd be spurned on and excited. But they're all dudes, though. Honestly, what type of character in a video game would be like, yeah, we'll arrive the final boss, but that's fucking adorable, though. And you know what I like? I like how they make the dude that's acting as like the villain, the guy that loves eating shit and that thinks about food constantly. This makes the role playing much more effective, considering the previously established characterization. I wonder if he's the one who thought of it. That's when Joe's probably thought, oh. Yeah, that's actually worse. Well, yeah, might as well go with the princess wants. Even though it's an awkward ass name. Okay, what type of expectations does he have for all this shit? At that point, I'll be thinking this princess is got way too much fucking baggage of all the wants, desires, needs. I'd be like, damn! Talk about absolute greediness there. I feel sorry for the dude that's the fucking horse. Well, they have enough budget to have a fucking volcano. Okay, you can tell they want to just beat the shit out of Asmodeus. I'm surprised they were actually able to get that on the freaking mountain, of all things. Oh, man. And Manny says he won't. So the thing is, though, by switching the environment, it's going to take away the focus from Asmodeus. Okay, now he's getting drunk with color and with like fucking drunk with power now. I like how they're not even hesitating about wanting to take down Asmodeus. Good episode. I'd say though it'd be better if they would have kind of expanded on the episode to see them take down Asmodeus though. But aside from that, this episode worked. I'm gonna rate this. Well, I'd rate this on a scale of 1 to 10. 1 being abysmal, 5 being 9, 10 being exceptional. I'll give it a 7 out of 10. I love seeing Asmodeus as a fucking asshole. It was hilarious. Especially as cheesy over the top people laughing. I thought it worked. Visually looked good. And I just love the humor of our characters and doing all these grandiose building, only for Asmodeus to be like, oh no, I don't want all this shit. Like that's like one of the worst feelings where like you work hard, but then you're told the person doesn't want any of that shit. So that's why the episode worked from a human standpoint. And now I'll be starting my reaction to episode 6 in 1, 0, go. Hell yeah. That looks like a Nintendo Switch. Of course, food guy would be eating now. Speaking of which, his design of his clothing kind of reminds me of the design of Jotaro's belt in the JoJo's Bizarre Adventure series. Well, yeah, I mean, the world would be fucked if there was like a murder. If murder rates were as high as the murder rates that a detective character in a detective anime or series or manga or novel would encounter. Like, the world would be fucked. Ooh, going in full on detective mode now. Yeah, this episode's been pretty fun so far. That's a damn good point. Damn, this is fucking wise. Bullshit. He probably meant something out of it because he wouldn't have said that just by sheer coincidence. You know, I'm not even. All that for a pillowcase. I'm impressed for his dedication, though. Shit, looking at all that stuff is making me hungry now. Oh my, what is this series like to torture me with delicious looking food? This time, this fucker's eating the film. Oh man. He better just admit his fault. He needs to man the fuck up and admit that he fucked up. Like I say, he doesn't want to make himself look like a dumbass. He might as well just admit the fault. Oh, but Satan gets exposed here. That's fucked up, Animosimo. What the hell? Good. I'm glad he got exposed. I like how after being exposed, he's just eating the pudding all fucking casually. I like how this dude has no shame. Yes, they would. I mean, Satan is a pretty damn confident character in the series. You know, Austin Meadows slapped them all. I wouldn't blame him. Whoa! I like how this devil eating only pudding fucker is blaming Austin Meadows, even though this fucker ate the pudding. Oh. Oh! Hey, at least he finally admits it. How are they impressed? That's fucked up how they're not even slightly annoyed that he was paying the blame on Asmodeus. All right. This episode is fantastic. I'm going to give it a 9 out of 10. This is the best episode of the series. Poor Asmodeus. Everyone was like, yeah, this is out of the 6 so far, Joshua Johnson. This is the best episode so far. I'm going to give this a 9 out of 10 because everyone's just a fucking dick to Asmodeus. I love how everyone just sims for Satan. Oh, man. And now I'll be starting my reaction to episode 7 in 1, 0, go. Hell yeah. I wonder what type of stupid shit they're going to say for an audio commentary. Wait, is this an actual episode or a recap? What the fuck? So I wonder if this is actual episode or a recap. Oh, this shit's a recap, so to speak. It's a recap. But I mean, I guess this is kind of cool. I guess different. Huh. You know, it always does make you wonder how voice actors react when they hear the voice in an anime episode. So in a way, I mean, I guess it could say it's sorta nice. Holy fuck. I like how we're getting their guesses and perspectives on the whole thing. Honestly, though, so far this does not feel like an episode. It just feels like bonus material, if you ask me. I do like the in joking when it comes to the voice actors of the series. It's kind of sweet in its own way. But yeah, I just realized on Crunchyroll that the length for the auto commentary is 35 minutes long. So that means this is actually longer than. Yeah, it's actually longer than episodes 1 through 6 individually. I kind of want to play a game like that where you use these faces to like match shit up. I mean, that'd be kind of cool, actually. And I did a quick check too on one of my other screens. It's the same on Funimation. So episode 7 is the audio commentary track episode. It's also the same length. Holy fuck. I think it'd be better if we actually saw the actual actors talk, though, you know? I wouldn't mind seeing. I mean, I understand it's audio commentary, but it'd be more engaging if we saw the actors talk. You know? I don't know about y'all, but audio commentaries aren't my thing. But I have to react to it because it's episode 7. This is probably going to be ending up the episode of just off of like the first few minutes. It's going to be the episode of Obey Me that I enjoyed the least. Holy cow. Because literally, if this was literally listed as a 6 point, like an episode 6.5, I would have just easily skipped through this, but it's episode 7. And so it is nice getting to see the visuals again, though. I guess it ain't all that bad looking at the audio commentary. Oh boy. Crazy though, Joshua Johnson. Now, literally, this series had like the best episode, and now we're going to like literally one of the worst episodes of the series. Kind of funny how that works. Well, yeah, honestly, the ED for this series is actually pretty cool. I can agree with the perspective there. I do like the way the actors say kawaii, though. I like, as he mentioned, his lack of stuff, too, to do. Honestly, Goey does have a super, super damn deep voice, though. Like, to the dude's credit, his voice actually sounds pretty fucking cool. Well, since this is audio commentary track shit, I'm just getting my charger to charge up my phone in the meantime. You know, I would actually watch a Rudy-chan anime. I like the character design. Kind of looks a bit to me a little bit like a mix of Pretty Cure, but also it kind of reminds me of Cardcaptor Sakura. I don't know why I think of Pretty Cure and Cardcaptor Sakura when I look at the frills and dresses. Well, Livy's an anime fan. Pretty obvious to me. That's what I noticed. Well, he's a man of culture. Okay, okay, one of those did straight up look like a Pretty Cure series. You had your 2D. One of the things said 2D. I wish it would have shown the whole thing though. Yeah, buying all that manga can't be cheap at all. Dude must be swimming in money. Honestly, the appearances of all the characters actually look pretty good. Oh, 2D forever. Okay, it's nice to see what that thing actually says. Kind of reminds me of Dragon Quest a little bit when it comes to the artwork of that game. It's Pokemon. That probably is the game he's referring to. That's the only one I can imagine you capture monsters, utilize monsters in combat. You know, that game that they were playing in the episode kind of does sound like fun. That means they're the voice about technicalities, though. You voice the old man. I don't know. I just can't get into watching people play RPGs, but I can get behind people playing shooters or platformers. RPG. I guess if it's an action RPG, I can deal with it. If it's like a conventional RPG, I'd want to play it myself. And that's nice to see that the actor does relate to cheering on someone when they play a game, though. I mean, that's kind of adorable in its own way. It is. I feel like that was a broken feature of the game. That's true, actually, because then you can anticipate what the boss is about to do and just block the attack or reduce the damage immensely. I gotta admit, the dude does have some thick ass legs. Like you can definitely tell the dude does not skip leg day like at all. That arcade cabinet, I wouldn't be surprised if that shit costs like $1,200 because that thing looks fucking badass. Sleeping in a bathtub sounds like it'd be a pain in the ass for the shoulders, though. Definitely would not be an experience I'd want to experiment with, but I could see the appeal that someone could have in wanting to sleep in a bathtub, though. Huh. I do like how you can tell the camaraderie with all the voice actors, though, considering the fact that you can hear laughing, chuckling, and it does sound pretty earnest, actually. So, again, it's not like it's all bad. All right, just 4 more episodes left, and I can now finally react to the next episode because I really want to see episode number. Yeah, I want to see number 8 already. Damn it! I'm not surprised the moment gets 2 because the dude looks like a big ass eater. Like he feels like the type that would have a near bottomless pit, actually. Yeah, I also noticed like the first person point of view too, and that it feels like it was talking to like the audience. All things considered, when it came to the episode, anyway. I mean, sure, that thing does look cold though, all things considered. Honestly, the first person point of view episode, while it wasn't my favorite, I gotta admit, it did have a bit of originality to the credit of the writing staff, so I guess it wasn't all bad, all things considered. Just saying. That's actually impressive they were able to do in the first take, actually. That's pretty badass. Seems like something that they'd rehearsed multiple times, but all right, that's cool, actually. Yeah, honestly, if one of those things would have, if one of those shoes would have stepped on me, it does feel like it'd be a pain in the ass. With how big and grandiose some of these shoes look. Yeah, look like the tens are about to fucking fall. Oh, damn the veins. Yeah, you wouldn't really think Belty would be that tough, considering he plays video games the most out of the whole group. So he might actually be the one that could be potentially the least active. It's Lucifer. If he wasn't there, these boys in the series would be playing around 24/7 and they never get shit done. At least that seems like the man's purpose. He is the man that just makes everything function. But all things considered, their clothes look fucking good. I get too wild to do with Keen on their clothing. Yeah, when they're walking like that, they didn't even look fucking human. They looked so off. And I mean that in a good way. Sure, I wish I was able to move like that. Shit, I would probably need max flexibility to be able to do that shit, and I probably wouldn't be able to because I'd feel the soreness after like a few fucking days moving my body like that. Sure, I wouldn't even dream of moving my body like that. I feel like it'd be too much of a risk factor. Hmm. I like how you're so cutesy about all this shit. I absolutely love the teasing between the voice actors. I mean, at least it makes it a little bit more entertaining. Okay, not the most amusing and entertaining shit I've seen, but eh. Honestly, who doesn't love what Lucifer says in the series? Like, the dude either does something smart or he just sets the pawn in motion. I mean, what's there not to love? Like, dude is a motherfucking full package. When it comes to the characters in this series, anyway, he's pretty much what you could say is the full package. I'm kind of excited to see what the rest of the season provides. I like that sheep running. It's fucking cute, actually. Hopefully, whatever ideas they come up with is more interesting than, again, this episode was just audio stuff, and that's it. Yeah, I wouldn't mind that episode where Belle Thea is like the headliner. I mean, honestly, I feel like any of these characters in this series could like headline an episode and they can make it work because this series does have a pretty good supporting cast of characters. Finally! Oh, I thought for a second it was going to be over, but damn it. I guess it'd have been way too good to be true if it were over like that quickly, unfortunately. But you know what? This sounds like it could be a little fun, though. Potentially, anyway. Huh. Yeah, I wonder. Well, it's funny how they call him Babe, even though the dude's a fucking dude. Like Babe wouldn't be exactly how you describe a man. I'm just saying. But hey, the funniness of the episode title card does add a little bit more into the charm of the series. To its credit, though. Yeah, that's probably it, Joshua Johnson. But now that Crunchyroll uploaded it, Joshua Johnson, they released it in full. Oh man. It doesn't even feel like episode 7's a real episode, Joshua Johnson. This feels like it's just something they released just because they couldn't produce an episode and they couldn't produce an extra episode, so they just had this locking key. Because I'm starting to lose interest in episode 7, which is this one. You know? Oh yeah, true, actually. So Tom usually isn't the type to be all gung-ho about fighting. I wonder how long the episode was originally then, in that case, Joshua Johnson. Huh. Yeah, it's actually nice to get to see Levi eventually show up in an episode. Because it made the episode feel more complete when it came to the beach one, anyway. I love how our Mamon looks so cocky as shit during like the whole thing. Well, almost the whole thing in the beach episode. Yeah, it kind of doesn't even feel like these characters are. Yeah, it doesn't even feel like they actually use magic sometimes because we rarely see that emphasized. Like honestly, our main dudes just feel like normal, funny dudes that are just happen to be super fucking handsome. Huh. Duksh. Hmm. I mean, I'm assuming they did slow-mo just for the sake of slow-mo. I'm gonna have to listen to the full version of the song just to get a bigger feel for it anyway. Huh. Well, yeah. I don't know when it comes to Beal, can he actually utilize that form willy-nilly? Or was it just part of the gag? It's probably just part of the gag. Okay, it's actually nice to hear the type of shit they actually did behind the scenes and what they did to get the performance done. That's actually pretty interesting commentary there. Again, not the most exciting thing ever. But hey, it's interesting nonetheless, I guess. That's a good point. In that episode, things just happen. Didn't make it any less entertaining though. All things considered. Yasum was kind of a dick in this episode. I mean, Isuke Basimo's definition of a guy that has amazing looks, but it's got so much drama that it's like makes you wonder, is it even worth it at this point? Huh. All right. Okay. All right. Interesting to know that they didn't like that sequence. And I'm also being able to get Satan to dress up as a fucking horse too. That's the surprising part when it comes to that episode. Oh gosh. I'm trying to keep my energy all to just stay focused on this. Ugh. It's almost over. Have a look at the Crunchyroll timer. It's only like 9 more minutes of this shit, and I can move on to episode 8 and react to something that's interesting. Kind of makes me wonder how they were even in the parallel world in the first place. Yeah, why would you want to bring the sun down? That sounds like it actually burn all plant life if it's too close to like the UV rays. I actually didn't really think of that before. All right, that's actually a fun little bit from the commentary. Oh. Hey, I mean, I don't mind that guy's ambitions. I'm just saying. Because ambition does make characters more interesting, if you ask me. I swear, I loved Asamo's laugh in the previous episode. I think it was kind of funny and over the top, and I fucking love it. I'm just saying. Finally! They're about to get to the last episode. And saying that, I do like how this series has such a big cast that it could work without a certain group of characters pretty fucking well. Oh yeah, the detective one. That's by far my favorite episode of the series by far. I mean, considering Satan was is looked at positively, I could see why he'd be confident and happy. Honestly, yeah, I could see the appealing characters being smug as shit. Hell, there's a lot of anime. I find smug characters to be pretty cool and adorable sometimes. Uh, holy cow. Yeah, I kind of do like that little bit of edge to Satan there. But honestly, his pure soul type of portion of his personality is pretty sweet to see, though. I'm just saying. You know, something does feel like that type of character. I'm sure the voice actors are smart too, actually. Actually, I do like how they can make. I like. I do gotta admit, this series does a pro ass job on making handsome looking characters look kind of cute, and that does take skill. Because most anime that try that fail in doing that. Hmm. That I mean, I gotta admit, the logo on that pudding looks good, but honestly, that shit looks like it tastes fucking amazing. Oh shit, my timer went off. Can't letting. Oh shit, can't be letting that happen. Fuck. Uh. Yeah, my timer acted stupid for a second. It's because when this timer goes off longer than like 30 minutes, it just shuts off sometimes. But honestly, though, it's like out of all the episodes, this one is the one that really doesn't feel like it matters that much at all. You know, coffee after pudding does sound like it worked pretty well. I'm gonna have to try that one of these days. I like how they're cheering out Satan, even though he wasn't the fucking wrong. I feel like I'm like the only one who like was against Satan. Like I love him as a character, but man, he was a fucking dick, just smugly eating that pudding and blaming Asmodeus. That made this extra fucked up in a good way, though. It added to a lot of the humor in the sixth episode of the series. Oh boy. Makes sense why Asimo would be acting like that. I even like how they commented on how much they love this episode. Definitely feels like episode 6 is one of the fan favorites episodes of the series. All things considered. I love how this just fabulously poses too. I'm assuming the win is just from the amount of times that he moved around. Finally, it's over. At least I would hope there's just a little bit left. I'll be honest, y'all. I did not enjoy this one, like, at all. Except for some bits here and there. I mean, it wasn't that awful, but fuck. There's one of the few instances where I just look at the fucking time and just see, all right, how many minutes are left for this shit to fucking end? This really should have just been bonus commentary for, like, the Blu-ray release of this series. Or they should have been called 6.5. So that completionists like me who watch every episode aren't like, oh yeah, I'll watch this episode, even though it's like a fucking souped up recap episode, you know? I think this would have made the viewing experience of this episode feel a little bit better. Oh. I admit though, I do like the way that sheep's running though. It looks so fucking cute. All right. And it's still going. Oh, fuck. And it's still going. Oh, boy. I mean, I just hope we get more hilarious hijinks. As long as the series keeps on doing that, that'd be fucking cool as shit. Like, no joke. I wouldn't mind seeing the rap battle between the brothers. At least that sounds like it'd be a lot of fun. Especially considering the type of disses that they could potentially have for each other, too. That'd be fucking awesome. Just saying. Huh. No problem, y'all. I mean, when does Momo not get himself in trouble? That's the biggest question. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Like, the dude always does something something stupid, and that's what I love about him. It's hilarious. Huh. All right. Well, yeah, here's what I'm going to rate this. If I had to rate this experience on a scale of 1 to 10, with 1 being abysmal, 5 being not, just 10 being exceptional, I'll be honest with y'all. It was a 4 out of 10 caliber episode. The audio commentary wasn't the most interesting audio commentary I've seen. But at least it wasn't shit. I like hearing some of the insight. I just felt like they could have just taken some of the individual stuff and just, I don't know, had like recordings of the actors' faces. That'd have made it funner. But whatever. It's done. It's over with. And now I'm going to start my reaction to episode 8 and 1, 0, and go. Finally, we're back to new shit. Oh, I fucking love dogs. Oh, he switched. Okay, now it's definitely emphasizing the amount of magic they got. Why would he want to switch with Belfi, though? Okay, that sounds... This dude's a fucking addict to credit cards. That's all I gotta say. I swear, Momo has a fucking problem. You know he deserves to be punished by Lucifer for all the shit he does. I mean, because this dude never fucking learns. He's having fun. That's what the fuck he's doing. Don't they already make fun of him though? Not that I dislike him. They do. They do. Kind of makes me want to go to buffet. Aw, that's sweet. You'll probably want the whole plate. Down! That's some impressive shit. I like how that's the first time he considers Mamon actually useful. What the fuck? Hey, at the very least, he's becoming self-aware now. It'd be funny if they like Mamon more when he's in the dog form. That'd be like the biggest. Yo, they like him when he's a fucking dog. Oh. Oh no, I feel bad for him. Because he's so damn lovable. It's lovable when it's the dog inside of his body. That's why. That feels like it'd be painful for the teeth. Oh man. Okay, that dog is really fucking well trained. Well, right now he's talking to a pet right now. That's actually quite the development there. I like how that's the picture. Oh man. I kind of like this how they mention how important Mamon is to them all. And it shows you how much they love him. God, man, it has a surprising amount of heart. Oh boy. What happened to the dog, though? I kind of feel bad for the dog now. Wait, what? Oh, man. That's sad. They like the dog Mamon more, obviously. I mean, all right, good episode. I'm actually going to give this an 8.25 out of 10. It was hilarious. It was nice just seeing the irony of them liking the dog version of Mamon more than Mamon himself. That was actually a pretty damn good gag. Visually, the episode was great. I love the creativity of the visuals, especially when you had the dog version of Mamon just doing all these fucking tricks. The voice acting was great. And that's what overall, I really liked the episode a lot. And I'm definitely pumped up to see the next episode. Show. And I'll be starting my reaction to... Yeah, because, it's over now. I'll be starting my reaction to, like, episode 9 in 1, 0, go. Hell yeah. The first great sibling psychological war. I'm surprised none of these siblings have had a psychological war yet, considering how much they go at each other sometimes. Oh. I wonder how he roped everyone into coming over. And that's good. I wish I had the urge of exercising. Yeah, but isn't there a chance that they may fuck up the table, though? I'm just saying. Eh, you know, it wouldn't be an episode of Obey Me if you didn't have the brothers fuck up at least once. Hey, any punishment they got, they deserve. Although I don't think Lucifer's going to punish them that harshly, though. Because at least the episodes have established that he is kind of, I mean, he does love his brothers, legitimately love his brothers. So I don't think it'll be that bad, all things considered. I like how they make it look like this was like potential murderer if you piss him off in the wrong way. I know the most he'll do is punish them or reprimand them, but I don't think he'll do anything more extreme than that. Can they use his magic to repair it? I mean, there is a spell for repairing things like that anyway. Woo, boy. Hmm. Oh, man. You can tell me the voice actors are having a lot of fun with this shit. Oh! I mean, the bottle fell there, so I'd be surprised if it wasn't filled with glass shards. I'm just saying. It'd be kind of a fucked up but semi funny surprise that they all just managed to like majorly fuck each other up by accident. But then that'd be like one of the most Obey Me things ever. I like how he's just talking to the fire instead of being a fucking alarm. I mean, when the fuck are any of these brothers not weird though? Like all these brothers are high up on the motherfucking weird scale. They're just barely noticing that shit now? Okay, you know what? Talk about the lack of self-awareness, but again, that's why I like these brothers. Due to the lack of awareness, they're just usually hilarious as shit. It's gonna be Lucifer. Oh, these dumbasses. I like how they all became chibies. Like it helps further amplify the fear that are in their fucking eyes. Everybody. All right, good episode. I have to say, if I had to rate this one on a scale of 1 to 10, with 1 being abysmal, 5 being 9 to 10 being exceptional, I'm giving this a 7.75 out of 10. It was nice. It was random. I mean, shit hits the fan whenever you got a house burning down in one of these comedic gags. So I thought the comedic timing in the episode was pretty nice. It was creative. And it was just nice seeing the bit where you had one of them have a fucking glass shard in their body, or when they tried to lie, only for them to expose themselves to Lucifer. So on all the human work, animation was great, voice acting was amazing. And that's why I dug the episode a lot. And now I'll be prepping on my reaction to the 10th episode in 1-0, go. Hell yeah. Monster V series has been on an upswing after episode 7. Maybe he had to use the restroom when that happens sometimes. I mean, shit, when it comes to Among Men, card games can get fucking serious. Talk about absolutely petty there. And I like this again, it establishes like the slightly competitive nature that Satan has in the series. That cannot be LP. I hope for his sake that suit wasn't on because I feel like it could actually cause some major burns. Yo, it's surprising that Satan can sit there looking like a fucking boss while he's asleep. That's actually kind of cute seeing the picture album. I like how with Bill, it always seems like this dude's eating like almost every frame he's in. I like when they emphasize the brother bonds like this. Why would he want a huge argument though? What the fuck? That's gonna get shit. Honestly, when it comes to the ice cream shit, I never win shit. Well, almost never win anyway. It's actually nice seeing what Mamon does in his free time, actually. Well, at least a bit of his free time. Oh, okay. For a second, it sounded like he was laying out like one of the biggest shit ever. Like, if he eats too much, he's gonna get fucking diabetes, and I'm not joking. Oh yeah, and the tummy ache too. I hope he doesn't have. Oh, I thought for a second he was gonna get cavities due to eating too much sugar. I like how he's eating that thing even though it's causing him pain. Why would anyone like the electrifying one? Actually, no. I guess it shouldn't surprise me because some people are straight up masochists. So I guess it shouldn't shock me that much. I swear, some of those ice cream pops feel like walking lawsuits. Sentimental one? Okay, why would Conger be nostalgic that? Whoa. Is that a panacea flavor? Yeah, psychology can be a bitch. But it's funny how he got the no flavor one, and that's what made him think he literally wasn't able to taste anything. That's fucking cute. It looks like his soul was ripped out of his body. Damn, if only he would have been able to eat more, he probably wouldn't able to get that popsicle stick. But that's sweet though. In a way, you could say they won. Sweet episode. I have to say, if I had to rate this one on a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being abysmal, 5 being average, 10 being exceptional, I'll give it a 7.25 out of 10. I like the randomness of our boy eating the ice cream despite being in pain just to win the trip. I thought that was cute. You see Billy's sweetness for his brothers and Lucifer's too when he eats some extra ice cream to make sure that the brothers can go on a trip. That was cute. Made Lucifer and the other characters endearing. Animation was still good. Episode still was funny. Thought the comedic gags work, and that's why I liked the episode a good bit. And now I'll be starting my reaction to episode number 11 in 1, 0, go. Hell yeah. Okay, the background designs look pretty fucking good, actually. Nothing wrong with doing all you can eat, though. And at least they look like they enjoyed themselves. I'm assuming more like we'll eat this and eat that, considering his plans. I fucking knew it. Because the only thing we see Bill doing in this series most of the time is just eating, and eating. This guy lives, dies, and breathes to eat. But that's what I like about Bill, though. I wonder if there's going to be some kind of pillow fights. Or the boys doing something hilarious like that. I swear, both of you should be going to sleep, damn it. Yeah, Levy. Well, he's going to have to do it because he's going to keep the others awake with the noises from the game and the light, too. Yup, hello, I fucking called it. Usually, when you have anime characters go into an inn or sleep over, there's almost always pillow fights. Especially you got siblings with like. I feel bad for Bill. He made all these plans, and they're ruined now. Oh. He's going to throw a pillow at him now. Oh. Okay, what is he going on? I'm really curious on this now. Oh. Okay, you know what? This is sweet. We actually get to see the type of emotional diversity that the brothers go. Oh. That's good. And they should honestly do a mix of all the activities that they want to do. I like how Lucifer is like the one with like the most mature enough factor, where everyone else has the interest that most youngins would go for. Lucifer sounds like something an older person would want. Yeah, I mean, yes, it wouldn't be a trip without at least one pillow fight. And the animation is actually pretty decent for the pillow fighting. I'm used to seeing pillow fights in stills, so seeing the actual effort and love put into it is sweet. That's actually cute. I mean, if this was the ending of the series, that would actually be pretty fitting. Where do they get all this sand from? I guess magic. Yeah, even has like a final episode vibe too, actually. I mean, everything's calm, relaxed. You have the brothers having fun. If this is actually the last episode of the series, I wouldn't mind. I'd be like, okay, this is some good shit. Yeah, it's because they even do the arcade shit now. Hell yeah. And crazy part about this series was actually so delightful. I actually learned the names of pretty much all the brothers at this point. Which I can't say that for a lot of anime that are short and have multiple characters, but I was able to get them like this for this series. Oh, I'm assuming this is a factor that Lucifer. Oh, that's sweet. And you can tell the singer put his all was singing this song too. Yo, that's a cute ass visual. All the brothers there. Gotta admit, this is actually pretty wholesome. Okay. I'm actually pleasantly surprised. I'm gonna give that one a 9 out of 10. While the detective episode is still, I think, the funniest one, this one, episode 11, was like the second best episode of the series by far. Because it had the most character development, the most bonding between the brothers. And now I'll be starting my reaction to episode 12 in 1, 0, go. Oh yeah, this one feels like a bonus episode, considering everything's all cheapy designed instead of the normal character designs you see. I was hoping to see all the brothers in this art style. I feel like they'd look glorious. I wonder where they even get the money to travel around, considering the money problems that Bellman, what was it? Yeah, considering the money troubles that Momon is under, and some of the other brothers too. I mean, I'm sure Butler does more than just be a search engine, though. But hey, the human works, though. Oh, yeah. Levi definitely has a lot of interesting interest here. Honestly, yeah, that's on Bell. He should have fucking knocked the door. I mean, after the shame he suffered, I'm not going to blame him. What the fuck? That's actually kind of cute. Hey, that's just a Lucifer thing to do. He doesn't take shit. That's why I like him. I wonder why they took a Bunny Boy Cafe job. Like, why? They look amazing, though, in the clothing. I ain't going to lie. But why? I mean, why not? I like how one just straight want to be a fucking bunny. I love how random that shit this became. Kind of sounds like the type of voice you'd hear in a Chihuahua character, though, for an anime. With the hyperactiveness. Sounds like a rip-off version of eBay. You know, I would have loved to have seen Mamon's eyes there after being punished by Lucifer. Oh, yeah, I remember that bit. That's why all the Lucifer photos are fucking censored. What a fucking flex right there saying my private beach. And I love how the others don't give a fuck about that flex. And when it surprised me, Lucifer does seem like a private person. Some people just don't like to expose themselves. Oh yeah, I like how Satan was looking like hot shit until he fucking took the pudding. And I like how this smug bastard was just able to get away from blame despite eating the pudding like a fucking Chad. Hey, that's sweet. At least he made up for it. Damn. Well, yeah, I mean, they deserve it for eating Beelzebub's fucking pudding. They should have known better. What, seriously, why didn't they check the fucking tape? You know what? This is what I like about these brothers. Aside from Lucifer, they're all dumb fucks, but they're lovable dumb fucks. I'm surprised no one died. How have these brothers been able to go through life without a death? Like, I'm serious. Some of the shit they do is dangerous. Yeah, that's a pretty fucked up way of doing things. And honestly, Lucifer, what he's asking for isn't even that much. Did like how the last episode did give Bella Fear a good moment, though. Oh, that's sweet. And it does show how much Lucifer does care for the brothers and willing to go that far and utilize his money to help patch things up between the boys. Kind of a nice summarization of the series here. Now, this is how you do a recap episode. You do it professionally with some cutesy little chibiest designs. This is actually pretty fucking cool. I wish for world peace, for those of you wondering what I wish for. Look, they got transported into the real world now. They got fucking isekai'd. Fun last episode. Technically it feels like episode number 11 was the last. This feels like a bonus episode. But regardless, I enjoyed this. So if I had to rate this on a scale of 1 to 10, with 1 being abysmal, 5 being out of 10 being exceptional, I'll give it a 6 out of 10. As for the series itself, if I had to rate it on a scale of 1 to 10, with 1 being abysmal, 5 being out of 10 being exceptional, I'm actually going to give the series a 7.5 out of 10. It was pretty damn good overall. I loved all the characters. I love how Momon always had to be reprimanded by Lucifer. I love how Lucifer was a sweetie. Even though he was a hard ass, like when he paid for the chip in the last episode, it made him more lovable. I love how Bill was a fucking Luden. I love how Bellafior had like some emotional issues that he dealt with in the last episode and made him interesting. I loved Levi's obsession with anime. It's sort of relatable. I'm like, all right. All in saying that, he took his obsession too far. Like when he fucking had dressed up as a Mao Shoujo, and instead of owning up to it, he tries to hide the fact that he was dressed up as one. Was hilarious. I love how this series had good characters because it gave quirks for all the brothers and it made them memorable to the point where I memorized all their names. Which, when it comes to most of our animes, I don't do that often, like at all. So great job on the writing staff for doing that. Voice acting was great. Animation quality was good overall. And that's why I really dug these series overall. Enough to give it a 7.5 out of 10, which for me is above average because 1's abysmal, 5 is average, and 10 is exceptional. But anyways, y'all, these are my thoughts on the episode. I would love to hear your thoughts on how I feel about my reaction or the episode itself in the comment section below. Hope y'all rate the video, share it, comments, subscribe if you want to see my other reactions. Thank you very much, Joshua Johnson, for commenting on my laptop. Thank you all, everyone else, for watching my video. And I hope you all have a fun, great, safe, and fantastic day, everyone. And thank you so much for watching my video, y'all. Bye-bye.